Japan, games, toys, geek out gaijin.
Yahoo! Welcome back to Geek Out Gaijin, and we're back with another unboxing video. So yeah, we're gonna be unboxing this Atelier Ryza. So this is Ryza and Lila Decyrus. So that's Ryzalin Stout. So this is from the animation made by Luminasta. So I got this as a package, as a set for 2,500 yen. So with the very low exchange rate for the Japanese dollar, I think that's around 18 to 15 to $18, I think. So anyway, let's get into the unboxing, and I'm gonna be back with the commentary after we unbox this. Yahoo! Okay, so we're done with the unboxing. So each of the figures, both for Ryza and Lila, they both have half a barrel. So this is what it looks like. So they are a set. So you would only get half a barrel for each of the figures. So let's take a look at the Ryza. Okay, so now one of the things that I would like to point out before I thoroughly inspect the Ryza figure is that most of the Ryza figures, or rather the Atelier series of figures, are mostly scaled figures. So having said that, most of them would range around $100 to $200 each. So luckily, there was an animation release, and when there's an animation, there's a high chance of getting some UFO price catcher figures like this one. So for those who have been viewing my reviews, here are the previous figures of Ryza on the Ryza series. So if you got this, it's most likely that they do not seem obvious that they are from the game. Where in this one, luckily she's on her full attire minus the staff that she has. So back to the figure. Well, if you're gonna look at it from far away, it is very well done with her iconic, attire, her attire from the series. So this is from Atelier Ryza, the first game. So minus the staff, there's the thick behind the bum-bums. So I like it. It's not that incredibly detailed, since this is just a price figure, so we can't really complain on that end. But nevertheless, apparent seam lines are here on her what do you say that is? That's her hoodie, semi-hoodie thing. So there's where you would find, and there's this part a little bit off, but hey, not really that huge of a deal. So her hat, there's a seam line here, but it's not that noticeable. I really like this figure. I really like the detail, and I love how Luminasta makes their sculpts. Anyway, let's place her here. Anyway, there's a problem here because it's not even from the barrel height and her doing her pose like that here. I'm gonna try, maybe yeah, same size, same barrel. And one thing that I don't like about the barrel is that it collapses. See, there's gonna be that part, so it's much better to display it on that side or whatever. Anyway, let's go check out Lila. And Lila has two parts, wherein Ryza is only just one figure, no detachable parts. And boing boing, here's the Lila figure, well, her body anyway. So head would attach here. Let's get her head. And for a price figure, the details on this are actually really good. I really like the details on this. I know I rate these figures very highly because I mostly get them for very cheap prices since I live here in Japan. But that's how I feel regarding these figures, and I'm just giving my my honest review. I'm not they're not paying me anything for these figures. I just love unboxing this figure, so I'm judging this based on how much I paid for it. And I paid for it. They're not really that expensive, from my point of view anyway. So Lila is a little bit more in size with the barrel. There she goes. That's how she would look like. So I think it's better displayed like this. So that's how they would both look like when properly displayed. So here's my honest opinion about this. If we're gonna be getting this for more than $30, I don't think the price would be worth it unless you are living in a place where this rarely comes by. Because if you're gonna go beyond 30, maybe around 50, then you might as well get a scale figure because you're nearing that particular price point. But if you would be able to get it around $20, 25 at max maybe, then I think that's already a swell deal if you're outside of Japan, since Ryza figures are really hard to come by and they're really expensive, and we are getting some really nice figures from Luminasta. So if you're visiting Japan, you're gonna get this. Definitely 5 out of 5 if you could fit it in your baggage. I don't see any real big issues with it, with these figures, and their assets are really shown on these figures, and they are the video game representation. I know this is from the animation since that it's what's advertised, since it's taken from the animation, but still it originated from the game. So I give it 5 out of 5, non-bias. So well, bias, that's the bias score, 5 out of 5. So if I'm a little bit conservative, a little bit more strict, 4 out of 5. Still really good figures, but for what you would be paying for, well, for what I paid for anyway. And that's it for this video. I hope you like what I presented here and how I do my videos. And I know my voice is a little bit up, but hey, that's what I'm given with. And anyway, that's it for this video. This geek is out of here.